What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planners and Wine. My name is Megan.
And I am Myra. Welcome back.
Yes, it is another week of the show. And, guys, we are just so excited about this episode, but we will get to that in a minute. Myra, how are you? How has your week been? Peaceful and unproblematic, I hope.
Just another week of fighting white supremacy over here,
Ooh,
but
because the fight don't stop.
It don't stop. It don't stop. But yeah, it's been pretty good. I got all of my Target Black History Month stuff. So that was fun to play around with that. I love the stuff I got for Ashton. I think their little kid stuff is just so cute.
It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I got like me and Mason this like matching top. I think it says like Black and Beautiful or melanated, something like that. But it's cute. And I can't wait for us to wear it together.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely check it out if y'all haven't done so already. I've been noticing that they have been dropping more stuff throughout the month. So
I need to check back.
Yeah,
I need to check
that
back.
damn Black women in Target group.
Ooh,
get me every time.
I need to join.
They done got lore.
Lord, not Lore. Shout out to Lore.
Yeah,
she was
like, yeah, I got in that group and now I have 3 Target orders coming. But every time I check that group,
but then Target shipping, people don't talk enough about Target shipping, because when I ordered my stuff, I had 2 orders. I got my stuff in 2 days. 2 days, literally tops. 2 days. Tops. Yeah, it was amazing. Is that hat you have on? Is it from the new collection too?
Yes, it is. It is.
Is it just like a front part of the hat where it has room for your hair? I'm about to order that right now. Oh, because that's my problem with hats. Like, it's never enough room for my hair, so I just don't even bother. Yeah.
And I love a good hat. I love a good scullion, but like all of my like Animal Crossing hats, they're skull hats, so it's like I have to have straight hair in order to wear it, because it's just gonna look stupid just sitting on top of all my curly hair. But yeah, I love a good hat with the back out. Ivy Park has a few of them too.
I just found it on here too. Oh, yeah, because your girl got a big head and I got big hair, so I need some
that too. And the back is like it has a little scrunchy.
Yeah,
so it's big head girl perfect. Like period.
Y'all see, and I hope for any of our audience who may not be familiar with the struggle, it's just like the majority of things are just not made for us until we make them for us. So that's why, like, I'm sure most of y'all, when you're buying a hat, you may have never thought twice about this, whereas as a Black woman with curly big hair, like, you have to think about this type of stuff. Like, is this going to fit in my head? Do I have to have my hair straightened in order to wear this hat? Like, we have to think about all that type of stuff. So yes, kudos to Target and the artists in this collection for obviously, putting inclusivity at the top of their list. I love it. I love that for us. I'm getting that hat. It's in my cart right now.
Period. So, yeah. So how was your week? Anything eventful at all this week?
No, nothing really eventful, which I'm super happy to report, because y'all, we can't have ghetto weeks like last week all the time, because the way my blood pressure is set up, I need some calming energy in my life. So yeah, this week has just been full of calming energy. I do have an update on the situation with the shop not getting my stuff, but I'll leave that to the end of the episode to give y'all the update on that. And yeah, so I guess without further ado, we can just go ahead and go to what we have next. Myra, how excited are you?
Yes, of the year.
Yes. I know, our first guest of 2022, and it's so perfect with the twos because they are twins. They are the Goosby Twins, Kayla and Kristina. They are so cute, so fun, just so full of life and energy, and it was just so fun talking to them. We literally could have just talked to them all day, literally.
Yeah, seriously, y'all. Another episode. I feel like y'all are going to get some gems, so go ahead, flip to the notes page in your planner, get your little notebook, the 47 of them that you got. I know you got one. So go ahead and start writing down the gems that y'all are going to get from them. And I just can't wait for y'all to hear it. I'm so excited.
Yes, me too. So let's go ahead and get to it, and we will talk to you guys after the interview. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So we are back. We are so excited to speak with our next guest, our first guest of 2022. We are talking to the Goosby Twins, Kristina and Kayla. Ladies, how are y'all? Thank y'all so much for joining us.
We are well.
You owe me a soda. Side note, you guys will probably get us talking together at the same time. And it's not planned. It's just something that just happens.
And then we'll just look at each other like, dang.
I love that. I think that's so cute. I'm sorry.
Yes. But how are you ladies doing? We're super excited to be here.
And we're just happy to have you guys.
Right?
Yes. We're so happy to have y'all. And me and Myra, we talk at the same time a lot of times too. Yeah. It's like we're twins, but not. So there we go.
It's okay.
Yes. So for anybody who, may live under a rock, who may not be familiar with you guys, can y'all just kind of explain who you are and how you got started?
So, of course, we're the Goosby Twins, owners of Goosby Twins Stationery. We couldn't change it. Like, it had to be Goosby Twins because that's how people remember us. But simply, I guess I would say, like, the short answer is, of course, we saw the lack of representation amongst women of color in the stationery industry. But I think more so, that's just the short answer. But I think more so, we created it pretty much to bridge gaps and to create a bond. Because ultimately, when you see Kristina and I, we're a community in ourselves. And so pretty much when it comes to stationery, everybody's looking for someone to like lean on and help out with and support and stuff, so, especially when it comes to stationery. So we pretty much want to give that twin connection that we have. We want to share it with the world. You can't see me?
Yes, stay in a frame.
Oh man,
that's so cute. I love that.
I love that.
I love that too, because I think a lot of people, obviously women in particular, join the planner community for that sense of community, especially being an adult. It's hard to make friends as an adult. And like, I know how I am. I don't even mess with my coworkers like that. So it's like, okay, so where do I get the friendships from?
No, that's absolutely true.
Anybody who works a 9 to 5 will understand that you go to work to do work.
Yeah.
You work at work and you go home and do your own thing.
Especially people who are entrepreneurs. Exactly. Especially people who are entrepreneurs. They really go work at 9 to 5. They don't want to make no friends, and then they just leave.
Right.
Yeah. Us, literally us.
Basically. And you know what? Oh, go ahead.
At the 9 to 5, people be like, "Oh, let's go out after. Let's go for drinks. Let's hang out. We should do stuff on the weekend." And then you're like in the corner, like, "No, thank you. I got something to do. I gotta go be with my boyfriend or my husband."
Exactly.
Or something.
Exactly. Especially as a Black person or a person of color, like in work, there's a lot of code switching that goes on. So it's like, look, I'm ready to take the mask off. I'm not about to go to happy hour where I still got to keep up this not true to myself, persona that I have to protect myself at work. I can't extend that into after the 9 to 5 is over. So we got to go home. So that's the good thing about this community. And that's why I just love, you all's goal in doing that. And so I think y'all have been really successful in helping to build up that community. Kudos to y'all.
We really are trying, especially because we like to call ourselves the new era. So when we started, was it 6 years ago in the stationery industry, everyone we knew was of the older generation.
And if you look at the planner community as a whole, they're either mothers or they're older than 30. 30 plus 40s, mid 40s, up to 60s, and so on and so forth. And so for us, we like to call ourselves the new generation simply because the flair that we have, the stuff that we want to bring to the table is different. Like it's never been seen before, it's never been done. So we want to introduce the older generation to what the new generation has to offer. You know how they like to say, like, if you're in the millennial generation, like you had your hands in the baby boomers when you actually planned on paper versus your later generations past the millennials. What is it, like Gen X, Gen Y? No, Gen Z. I don't know. Gen Z. Kids like Gen Z, they're all into digital technology. So lucky for us being millennials, we get the both of best worlds.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
Into everything.
It's right. It's like, you know how to code switch perfectly well. It's like the same with that. You can do it the same as that.
You know what? That is such a good point too, because obviously if we are not intentional about bringing paper planning to the newer generation, then eventually paper planning will be a thing of the past. So, and like you said, like I think younger people getting into it will kind of see like, oh, you know, it may be for older women or women who are moms, and it's like, no, it's for all of us. It's not even just for women. It's just literally for all of us, anybody who wants to do it. But you have to have that young, fresh, like spin to it that'll make it like appeal to younger people. So yeah, I feel that. I love that. I never even thought of that before.
And to add on to why we even came out with it, because you know, we have so many stories for days on why we actually came out with our business. That was just one. Like how we talk about the younger generation, like we see people in our community who has all these goals and aspirations and they want to do things in life. However, they don't think that they can succeed just because where they were brought up from. So we're from Los Angeles.
Like born and raised, this is our city. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise.
Yeah, okay.
If you come to the city, just know this our city.
The Goosby Twins running, period.
It's like we're literally from LA. It's like so many other people try and be like people that's from LA, but we're literally, you know, the OGs, the originators from LA in the community. But to finish what I was saying, like younger kids in our community don't have like that outlet to like plan and like do exciting things. So that's another reason why we came out with our business, because we want them to be able to write it down on paper so that they can see that they actually have a future, instead of like, you know, growing up in their neighborhood where it's like, okay, all they see around them is violence and poverty and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, and putting that stuff down on paper, like I do love digital planning, but I feel like I'm gonna be a paper planner at heart, because it's something about putting that pen to paper and it makes it so much more real. So I love that you guys are doing that and bringing that to the newer generation, because I don't know, I've been noticing on TikTok too, because you know that's their app. We just like kind of play around over there,
right?
But I peep like a lot of the like paper stuff, like they love that. They're like, how are you planning on this? Like, how do you do this? And it's like, to us, it's like this,
it's natural.
They're doing this.
Whereas digital is so natural, like comes so natural to them. It's like, so that it makes perfect sense. But if you dip and dab into both and you're able to succeed at both, why not?
Exactly.
And that's what I love about it, because now it's like we can help the younger generation. Like if you don't know how to do it, I can show you how to do it. Like you're eventually going to be showing me how to do everything digital.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, ladies. So what do y'all consider like y'all's greatest accomplishment so far with this business?
Ooh, let me think. I think coming from me, my greatest accomplishment. Oh yeah, you're right. My greatest accomplishments will be probably just starting this.
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
Because a lot of people, because I'm speaking for everyone in general when I say this, because everyone can relate to this. It's like you have an idea, but if you don't put it on paper, it's not going to come to life. But if you put it on paper, like for us, we had this idea. We said, okay, we want to start this planner company. We wrote it down.
We're actually in my room. It was just graduated from college. We was in my room sitting on my bed and was looking for. We didn't want to go and work a 9 to 5. So it was like, we want to be entrepreneurs, but we were trying to think like, what can we do that we will be successful at? And it was like, well, we're very creative and we've been using planners all of our life. Like since the 3rd grade, my mom got us a planner. It was because we had such a busy schedule and my mom couldn't, and my mom has 5 kids. Well, my parents have 5 kids. Our parents has 5 kids. I always say my mom, because my mom is literally like the backbone of everything. She's the creative person. So I always say my mom, but my mom have all these kids and she couldn't keep up with all of our schedules. So literally in the 3rd grade, she was like, you guys are going to need to start writing out your activities, because it was in everything. It was in cheer, it was in basketball, it was in track. And
but I say at one point we was literally in like we was on 3 different cheerleading teams.
This is like, this is our ninth grade year was on 3 different teams, 3 different practices every single day.
My gosh.
When I tell you it was a mess. We was literally 2 all-star teams and a high school team. When I say it was a mess, it was a mess. But I don't know, we really did it all. But just to say, like my mom, she couldn't do it all. So we had to step in as young as we were, and we had to pretty much get our life together. So it was an easy decision to say, you know, we're just going to be.
And the idea of we started this company. Because when you have an idea, you have to start. You have to start somewhere. And the simple fact that we're first generation college students, we're first generation business owners, and the fact that we started something just shows that this is success in our, you know, for ourselves.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people have the misconception that you have to have a lot of resources or a lot of money or just a lot of, you know, perfect things to line up before you can do something. Right? It's like the majority of people who have started successful businesses didn't have all that behind the back, but you have to start somewhere. And, you know, maybe the first iteration doesn't work, so you try it again, and then the next iteration doesn't work. Like, you keep trying, you keep putting the work behind your goals, then eventually it's gonna pop off. But you just got to start. You have to start.
Disclaimer: we were broke. Like I said, we had just say that. Disclaimer: we're broke. We didn't even probably had $1 to our name.
Okay, so yeah, we were broke. We had no money. I'm gonna tell you how we started it, where the funds came from, and I kid you not, we were cleaning for my auntie. Like, she would give us
and watching her child.
We were cleaning and watching her child, and she would give us money. And from that, we were literally able to build off of that. But that's where we started. So if that's not the bottom, then I don't know what else is.
Period. Started from the bottom, now we here for real.
When we like first started getting our brand out there, we were going door to door with flyers.
Because we started off on Kickstarter, so that's how we actually got into the community. Because our first year on Kickstarter, we did not get fun. Actually, no, I lied. We started off on, it wasn't a GoFundMe site. What was it called?
It was a different crowdfunding platform.
A different crowdfunding platform before GoFundMe. So we started off on that, and we were not successful at all. The only person who actually donated is my one of my really good friends, Amber.
Yes.
Her and her mom donated to our because this is like a Kickstarter campaign, to our campaign. So when we saw that was unsuccessful, one of my other friends' mom reached out to us and was like, you know, you guys need to get on this Kickstarter campaign, crowdfunding platform, because it's for products and you guys would be really successful on it. So the first year we did Kickstarter, I think we was trying to raise $18,000 to get all of our planners and stuff out there. We did not reach the goal. I think we ended up at 11,000.
Okay.
So the thing about Kickstarter is it's an all or nothing platform.
Yeah, gotcha.
You have to get the $18,000 in order to be successful on it. If you don't reach your funding goal, you don't get any of that money.
And all those backers you had, because we had like 200 and something people. So all those backers that we had, it just goes away.
Wow.
It was so devastating.
Yeah.
And the same year we were supposed to go to the Peace Corps, but we ended up not going to the Peace Corps because we just wanted to, a lot of stuff happened in our family, people was dying and stuff. So we were like, let's just focus on our business. So then we went back to the drawing board. And then we ended up coming out with another Kickstarter, and that one was successful. And I think we did Kickstarters for like the first three years.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. I had no idea that that's how you guys started, and I bet a lot of people didn't. And I mean, it's just, all I hear y'all saying is just how much effort you put into it and how y'all just kept going, and you just weren't gonna stop. Like, just because you didn't make your goal the first year, that didn't mean that you just couldn't do it again. Y'all kept doing it until you finally just stuck it. I love that. That's so inspirational.
The thing about and that's why I say that twin connection, that twin bond, we really want to give out to the world, because if you were like, for instance, if you're an individual and you're trying to do this, it's so difficult. It'll be so difficult. Yeah. So like, you'll get defeated, you'll be discouraged, and you want to give up because you don't have that strong support system that you thought, you would have wanted. For us,
we always had each other.
We've always had each other. Like, people are like, dang, I wish I was just like you guys. Like, I wish I had a twin. Like, the connection and the bond that you two share and have with one another is just unbelievable. Because this was my track coach used to say, like, if there's a day and she doesn't have 100%, I got her 20. If she only got 80, I got 120. So we still good. If she only got 50%, I got her 50. So we're ultimately, we're always going to be good because we have each other.
Yep.
I love that.
I wish I had a twin. I'm mad.
Don't get around though. Sometimes you on my nerves.
No, seriously. Fight at each other, but within an hour or two, and, we
especially when it comes to like designs and stuff. Kayla have an idea, and I think my idea is better, so we just take it to my mom and she pick which one, and that's where we go from. And then Kayla's
mom.
Okay, yes, a mediator.
That's the only thing about being twins. Like if it's just an individual, then it's like, okay, you have your idea, you can come out with your stuff all the time. But when we have two brains working together,
it's 50-50, and you need that third person to just break that tie.
That's true. That's definitely true. Because even for us, like being like, you know, obviously best friends and podcast partners, like we say all the time that we could not keep going if it wasn't for each other. Like sometimes you need that extra person who's going to motivate you and be like, no, we have to do this. We need to do that. Like, and you can just kind of be that to each other and kind of take turns, because obviously everybody's not going to feel 100% 100% of the time. So you need somebody else to have your 50% when you only feeling 50%. I love that.
Yeah. Days you want to give up, and it's like Kayla gonna remind me, well, do you want to keep working at that 9 to 5 or what?
That part.
Period.
Love it.
Like I tell her, like we have a thing where, so I don't know if everybody knows this, but now you will know. We run a business and we work a 9 to 5 because our business hasn't been successful enough for us to quit our 9 to 5.
Gotcha.
We live in Los Angeles. If you guys don't understand it, then you just don't understand it. But
girl, we see them house prices on House Hunters. Right.
Don't.
It's high. It is high. Yes.
So with that being said, it's like this is the way that it is.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I just absolutely love that. I love y'all's story, because it's like I see so many people in this community, like even with like, I'm not sure where to start with the podcast, or I want to do this, I want to start this business. And I feel like a lot of us want to strive for that perfection. And this like goes to show, like our story goes to show, like it's not going to be perfect, but if you keep trying and keep building to it, you're going to get to where you want to be. I don't think it's ever going to be perfect.
Yeah,
you know, it's never, you can't strive for perfection because it's not possible.
It's not attainable. It's just your
perfect,
whatever you think perfect is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Yeah.
Period.
Yes.
So many gems being dropped already. I can't even keep up. Oh my god.
That's city, right?
Exactly. You can get it together. Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
What, 2 months? Less than
less than a month.
2 months. A month and a half. What's today?
Oh wait, you're right.
Like a month and a half. You guys are coming to our city.
Exactly.
It's so close. I can't believe how freaking close it is.
I know. It's crazy. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that too. We'll get there.
It's gonna be the podcast ever.
Yes. We had a friend reach out to us the other day, and they were like, so, how did you and Myra, decide to start the podcast? And we were like, we just started. It's literally just that simple. Like it's not a big story behind it. And it's like, you just got to go for what you want and don't let anything stand in your way. And you just got to keep on trying until it works out. It's not going to be perfect. I'm sure our first episode was trash. I'm sure you guys' first planner was beautiful, but it's not what it is today. So, start somewhere.
Right.
This is what I think when I think of like just starting and not even thinking twice about it. You know how like when you're going through life and it comes a point where you're just like, or maybe more so girls when they go through a breakup or something, then they like want to cut off their hair. They don't think twice about it.
Yep.
They go to the shop,
you just go for it.
And they feel so rejuvenated and on. It's like the same with starting a business. You don't think twice about it. Like you don't care where you're getting the money from. You don't care if you don't have the resources, because at the end of the day, you're going to find all of that. It's going to come. It may not come at that moment, but give or take like a day or two, a month, something will come. You just have to start. Like,
absolutely.
It's not, it may seem like it's simple, or it may seem like it's difficult, but in reality, it's really simple.
Yep.
Once you get everything else out of your head, like
exactly.
That.
Yep. Exactly. So what is some of the biggest lessons that you all have learned so far with starting your own business? Or is there something that, if you could go back like 5 years ago and like tell yourselves like, okay, instead of doing this, we need to do this. Like, what would you do? Like, how would you do anything different? Or what are some big lessons that you all have learned?
Yes. If we went back 6 years ago, I know, and Kayla probably say the same thing, we would try not to do everything ourselves. We would hire people. like she said, we don't care where we get the money from. We will hire people to do what we can't do, because in the long run, that's where you like we done rebranded like 3-4 times already. Yeah, we've done had 3 to 4 different websites. Just spend that good quality money on, like I can say for like designers who work with your product, spend that good quality money on hiring somebody who knows what they're doing. Not somebody who will just in it for the money. Have Can you curse on this podcast?
Yeah, you can.
Not somebody who's gonna half-ass it, because in the end, it's like you're gonna be hindering yourself, and it'll be a shit show in there.
Yeah, that good quality, like for us. So we work with a few designers that we have on our team, and we just love them so much simply because they know our vision and they know our brand.
Yes.
Like, they're not in it for the money. They're in it to see us as Goosby Twins personally and business relationships. They want to see it thrive and prosper. Right. And because of that, I think that's why we're able to be where we are today.
Just stay right here.
I am. I'm not even moving on.
It's okay.
Okay.
Just know I'm a ghost.
But no, I think that's a good point. I mean, obviously you have to invest in yourself, and you have to invest in what you want to do. And even if you don't have a lot of resources, the resources that you do have, you have to make sure they are allotted in the appropriate and the smartest way possible. And forget about, I mean, obviously branding and things like that are important, but especially when you're selling a product, the product itself, I mean, the product will sell itself if it's good. So you need to make sure the product is strong. Absolutely. And like you said, have people who you trust and people who truly believe in you and want you and your business to succeed around you. It's kind of hard to make sure those people are the people that are around you all the time. But I mean, it's just kind of, I guess it's just a part of it, like the trial and error, because,
One thing I've really learned is, especially when it comes to resources, people think that in terms of resources, you have to hire the best person to do your stuff. But in reality, and I think Issa Rae said this, if you network laterally, get to your closest friend group, get to the people that they know and they know. So for instance, we live in Los Angeles. Everybody in LA knows everybody in LA. And if they don't know you, they know somebody that do know you. So therefore for us, we've been able to pretty much do it laterally, where we can reach out to it. Like for instance, I can reach out to my friend and be like, hey, I think you have a friend who does graphic design, or you have a friend that deals with marketing or branding or just different stuff. Can you put me in contact with them?
Yep. Absolutely.
They're like, okay, sure, why not? And from there, you build that connection. And because you know someone that knows them, then they're just like, oh, okay, you know so-and-so. So therefore, instead of me charging you $10,000 to do this, like, let me do it pro bono, or let me do it, like, let me pay me half, or, just give me commission, or X, Y, and Z. It's like, you don't have to go to the person who's like the top of the top.
Right.
Go to somebody that's also like you, working, trying to build as well.
Absolutely. Because there are a lot of people out there who are looking for opportunities to be able to, just get that experience or refine their craft. So you just never know. But talking to people and networking is absolutely something that's super, super important.
Yeah, especially in the Black community, because we don't have the funds anyway.
Exactly.
We don't have the funds. I'm just
right.
We don't have the funds, and
exactly.
Can't go to the bank to get one. And you're gonna sell drug money to do it. So you gotta just do different avenues.
That's so true. Yeah. And one of Myra's favorite quotes is, we're rooting for everybody Black, and it's one of mine as well. But she just says it all the time, and it's like, we know that if we network with each other and we talk to each other's friend of a friend, then we'll find those connections who can really, really help us out. Make sure it's a situation that is going to be beneficial to everybody involved, but it's going to help all of us succeed in the long run. So you got to have each other back. I love that.
Exactly. I would say we just have so many different things. I would say another thing that if we could go back 6 years, is we would do contracts with people. NDAs, we would do NDAs, because it's very, very important, because you can be having a conversation with somebody, or somebody can, I don't know, do your artwork and yada, yada, yada. And couple of years down the line, they'd be like, oh, well, I did that. I'm the one who put them on to this and that. Like, I know in reality you did not. I'm sorry.
That's so true.
That's a whole
so
word.
True.
That's a whole word.
Yeah.
Like, take credit. It's like, no, I'm paying you for the service because you know how to do the job, but it wasn't your idea. It wasn't any of that. Like, it was me behind the brand telling you what to do. Basically, I hired you.
Right.
But people like think that they're the ones who actually came out with the product
because they took it. Think that they can just take the whole bowl.
Right.
Whatever it is.
You know, exactly. And you know what? If it's not in writing, it doesn't exist.
Yes.
So
true. Yeah.
You have to have stuff in writing.
We were so young and we didn't know.
Yeah, for sure. Even when you're dealing with friends and stuff, because I mean, obviously we all have had friendships that have ended, and you know, thankfully that friend hasn't had some like life-changing thing of ours or idea of ours in their hands and they didn't exploit it. But I mean, that happens all the time. So yeah, you have to be careful. You definitely got to be careful.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a whole word. Yeah, the contracts, because it's like, and especially with friends, you're like, oh, you know, we cool. I know you from such and such. So, you know, you would never think people would do that. But like Meg said, if it ain't in writing, it ain't happened. So,
and one thing about me and Kayla is we don't do business with friends at all. We'll like collab together, like, but
in terms of like close friends and stuff.
Yeah, close. We
got a small knit circle anyway, so they know we don't do business.
Yeah, we don't do business with friends.
Yep.
Because that's what ends relationships. I don't know if people went on vacations with their friends, but Kayla and I have been on some vacations.
Ooh, girl.
If
that's not the biggest test of a friendship, I really don't know what it is.
I stand by that. That really is. I even stand by that with relationships. Like before y'all get married, do anything, move in, take a vacation.
Take a trip.
Take a trip.
That will tell you.
Yep. And if you don't want to leave them in another country, then maybe the relationship is
yes.
I know this is not even planner related, but this is just a story because it just makes sense for this time.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kristina and I love these girls to death. I love them to death. Sometimes you gotta leave your friends where they are.
Disclaimer.
Love them from afar and just move on. You still want to see them succeed and grow and everything.
Right.
But we left them in another country.
Yeah. Kristina and I, we had a ball. We went to another country. We was in Greece. We was in Italy. And having a ball. We was with our girlfriends. We went up there with them.
Yeah.
We didn't come back with them.
I think it was like a week and a half trip. And
3 days into that trip.
Yeah, 3 days into, actually, I think it was 1 day into the trip. Our very first day, it just like hit the fan. Yeah. And we all had hotels together. All of a sudden, everybody got their own hotel.
Oh, dang.
Oh, wow.
When it comes to Kristina and I, we gonna leave. And we gonna leave.
Period. Period.
I didn't come to Greece. I didn't come all the way to Greece to be ordinary. Yeah. I didn't come.
Period. You got to stunt. I feel like y'all are literally me and Myra. These are literally our conversations. This is wild right now.
If you want to sleep, by all means, go ahead. But just know we're gonna be out. So
we got stuff to do.
I can't come back next week.
Right. We here for a good time, not a long time.
We're not going to Greece for McDonald's. Like we're trying to turn. We can do that at home.
Period.
I'm not going to Greece for chicken fingers when I get
okay. Oh my God.
It's not bougie or anything. It's just like, if we spent money for this experience, we want the experience.
I'm gonna get the
full experience. Yes.
Period.
And we're all about experiences. Like that is like our go-to because you only live once. And
seriously,
I need everything now. When I say I need it, that's when I need it. I need it now. Like if I'm going out to a different country, I plan to do everything.
Everything.
Like, besides water stuff, I can't swim. So I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be left, but it's okay because I'll figure out something else.
That's okay, girl. You know your limits.
I will still like activities from afar. Like I can be your photographer, I can be your videographer. Like, because you still gonna need pictures.
There we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Without having to partake in any water activity.
Yep, exactly. That's how I feel about like roller coasters. I do not do roller coasters. I'll hold your bag. I will hold your coat. I will take a picture.
Yes.
But I'm not getting on it. So,
Same here, because I don't do roller coasters.
I I love that. I'm glad we all here with the experience, because like that's the people you need to go out of town with, the people that is
be on the same page, have this conversation with your friends, like, look, I know I love you, we've been friends for 20 years, but are we on the same page about X, Y, and Z? And if we not, we need to rethink this trip. Right? And it's okay.
It's fine.
I understand you 100%.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I love the life lessons in this episode right now, because that will take you far. That will take you far.
Yeah, I think it's because like we're still young, so we have to go through life. Everybody else just been through life already.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. Okay, this is a part that I'm excited for.
Me too.
What do you ladies have new coming up for 2022?
Yes.
I wish I could show y'all, but I can't. No, I'm just like. Okay, so there's a lot of things in store, because our minds just always wonder.
But let me start off with this. I don't know if you guys saw it, but last year we did this social media challenge where we were saying we have 30 days to get it. Come in the frame, girl. We have 30 days to get into retail stores. So every day we were posting a video trying to get into retail stores, and everybody always wants to know this. Know the answer to this after the 30 days. It's like, well, did you guys make it into retail stores? No, we did not make it to retail stores, guys. But guess
we got something better.
Yes, let us know.
We got something better. So we are, for Black History Month, we're actually doing a collaboration in partnership with Paper House Productions and HSN. Yes. And this collection, hopefully we can like put it on the screen so you guys can see all the products and stuff. But this collection allowed us to pretty much step out of our comfort zone and bring you guys the best of what Black history has to offer. And it's not just planning stuff. It's literally everything crafting. So you can craft all throughout of February with this collection. We're so excited to show you guys what it looks like. I wish I could show you from here, but
we got y'all. We'll make sure the people yes, we're so excited.
And this isn't like your typical Black history collection. It's not the typical red, yellow, green, and black. We're doing it totally different.
Yeah. I think let's see. We chose 3 words specifically for this collection.
And it's 3 different like avenues we're going down, but it all collides for one.
And we pretty much wanted to tell a story with this collection. So it's new era, because new era simplifying the new generation. We're part of the new generation, and we want to bring that to the stationery crafting planner industry because it's lacking. Secondly, unity, because with Black history, you want to get everyone else involved into it as well, and that's why we're doing 3. And then the other one was progression. And so once you guys see this collection, I'm pretty sure you're going to be mind blown.
You'll understand everything, how everything collides.
Everything ties in. So we have a little bit of everything, from stickers to die cut paper dolls,
to vinyl stickers, to scrapbook paper.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It's literally, you can do anything with it. Yeah. You can do a plan with me. You can do scrapbooking. You can do cards, whatever you want. Bookmarks, everything.
Yeah. It pretty much allowed us to step out of our comfort zone, and you can also be stepping out of your comfort zone with it.
Yeah, we are so excited for you guys. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Like how crazy did this feel? Like either when y'all approached them or when they approached y'all with this opportunity, like how did that feel? Was that just like one of the most validating experiences ever?
It was, honestly, it was such an amazing experience, because like we were getting defeated after our 30-day challenge. Was like, dang, nobody reached out to us. We're not going to get into stores. Like, what are we going to do next? And this is something we had to do that, because like we don't have like a big marketing budget. We can't compete on a marketing level like other big brands can. So our best bet is, since we are the younger generation, our best bet is getting out there on social media, putting ourselves out there, and just interacting and just doing like silly stuff to get noticed. Silly stuff to get noticed. So we actually got noticed by Paper House Productions, and they contacted us, and that's how we were able to do this collab. And we tell them every single day we're super grateful for being able to do this, because
I think more so the thing is like, when we did that challenge, we didn't just do it for us. We did it for everyone else too, simply because we want to show you guys that when you put something on paper and you come up with an idea,
you can execute it, and
yes,
how you can do it. And if you want to reach it, this is how you can reach it. And if you don't reach it, don't feel defeated, because something else will come.
You have something else.
And this is whether you want to start a business, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to go back to school, like this is for everything, literally.
Yep.
You can relate on so many different levels.
Yes, absolutely.
People don't show you that, like they don't show you the beginning of how they got started. They just show you this is where I'm at.
That part.
Everything. I need to see it all, because you didn't start there. Like she said, we don't have a big marketing budget. We're a small company, so we got to do things on social media. A lot of other brands got a big marketing budget, so they can give $10,000 to marketing and they can make $100,000 off of it. We can't do that.
Yeah,
right.
Social media, digital content creation, that's our thing. So we have to stick with what we know.
Yes,
and that's what we know.
Yes. And now so many
budget.
Yes, exactly. And now so many brands are paying, influencers and just different social media networks, hundreds of thousands of dollars to do something that, the millennials and the Gen Zs just have like freely at their disposal and know how to work and know what to do. So utilizing what y'all already have in front of you is all you need to do. And obviously it led to this amazing opportunity with Paper House. So, kudos to y'all. I'm so excited. When is this dropping? Do y'all have a date yet?
So we are thinking February 1st. We're going to be on HSN explaining the collection and talk about the collection. So I'm guessing around that time.
I believe February 1st. They're going to open it up for everybody to start purchasing.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
The planners. Marketing your planners.
Yes. This is so amazing. Well, congrats to you, ladies.
That's one thing we'll be doing.
Yes, give us more. We'll
also be going to Go Wild, and we'll be hosting tables.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we hosting tables, and just so you guys know,
me and Kayla are literally going all out. Like I said, we used to be cheerleaders, so we used to have like a bunch of different, creative stuff. Yeah. And we used to have our own event planning business. So we're literally about to bring all of our creativity to our tables at Go Wild.
Yeah.
So what y'all are saying is y'all need to save us 2 seats at the Goosby Twins table. That's what I heard.
If I could go to my table, I would run. I would not walk. I would definitely run.
Okay. See, they done gave y'all the inside scoop. So if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Okay.
Keep in mind, we're from Los Angeles, so it's not like we have to ship product to
exactly
actually complete our table. No, we got it all handled here.
Yeah, and the theme of it all is what I love so much about it.
We could kind of
no. This is
you gotta save some surprises for the people.
Yeah.
We done gave the people a lot. Y'all don't have to give the people too much.
Give it out. But what I can say is just know, as Los Angeles, we're coming correct. Like you're gonna get our experience from our backyard. There we go. From our backyard type of ordeal. Like,
yes,
it's not just all Disney. There's more to LA than Disney. I'm sorry. There's more to LA than Disney.
Period.
So just know when you come here, you're gonna get all of it.
Yeah. So also what I am hearing is we also have to hit y'all up for the good food spots when we at Go Wild. That's what I heard. Because y'all know.
You gotta hit us up. We got you covered.
Oh, thank you, girl. Yes.
Yes. Look, we already established we love the experience. So we here. We here.
We right here. And we're gonna be there together. And I can't wait. I can't wait to meet y'all. I'm so excited.
Just know LA.
Yes. So amazing.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're super excited for that.
Yes.
Worked really hard on it, so we hope everyone.
And it's been a long time coming for Wild, so I know y'all gonna do it up because it's been a while.
Yes,
been postponed twice, so I'm just ready for it all.
Me too.
Me too. Our first time going to Go Wild too, so we're like, why not go out with a bang?
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. Go big or go home.
Exactly.
That's it.
Figurative and literally.
Literally, yes. So
before everything else too.
Yeah. Okay, so my last question is, so what can y'all describe that kind of sets you all apart from everybody else?
So I think the main thing now is we've included AR experiences into all of our products. And pretty much what that is, if nobody knows about augmented reality, it's
maybe you'll put it on the screen too.
It's you see things through a digital lens. So pretty much it's your reality digitally, but it enhances where you currently are. So for all of our products, majority of all of our products, we have that in there. And I think that's one of the greatest experiences, simply because, for instance, taking the planner, for example, the younger generation who rarely plans, now they can plan digitally and through paper. Because for instance, like January, we did this whole vision board party where people were pretty much able to do a vision board in the comfort of their home. Because you literally use your phone and you hover over the code and you're able, dang, you can't see me, and you're able to see the whole reality. Literally us on screen talking to you. Yeah, talking directly to you. And I think that's like one of the biggest, it's so inspiring to us because you get to see it like with your own eyes. And especially since it hasn't been in the planner community yet either. Oh yeah, we're the first to do it, of course.
Yeah, period. Hello. Yes.
And as you guys know, we're all about experiences. So like this was the perfect opportunity. This is the perfect thing for us to do for everyone who wants to plan or continue to plan or want to get into planning. It's just great. I love it. To be honest. I love it. Like it's the greatest thing. I love it.
Yes. Are y'all gonna have like more events like that in the future?
Of course. It's all throughout our planner. You're gonna be seeing it a lot more. Especially within the next couple of months. On a different whole different spectrum. Like you're gonna be seeing it in a lot of our products.
Yes.
A lot.
I love that.
I'm excited.
Take a hint. It's gonna be a lot.
I was about to say, Kristina laughing like y'all got some secrets up y'all sleeve, and so we know.
Yes, that's so dope. I love that. I love that, and I love that y'all sticking to this, bringing the whole new era into the planner community, and I just love it. And it's Black, so I'm just gonna love it regardless.
Rooting for everything Black. Rooting for everything Black.
For everything Black.
Yes, yes. Did y'all have anything else that y'all wanted to share with the people, or where people can find you?
You can find us at www.goosbytwins.com.
Follow us on Instagram, on social media at Goosby Twins Plan. That's with 2 N's because N and N, twins. Or you can follow our personal account at Goosby Twins. Yeah, we drop gems on there too.
Perfect. Yes, and we'll have all you guys' information down in the show notes.
We're on TikTok. Everything Goosby Twins and Goosby Twins Plan. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat.
Everywhere.
Yes, everywhere. Yes. Yes. So it was so great talking to y'all, and we are so excited for everybody to just hear you all's story and be able to see y'all's beautiful melanated faces and just get into it. Because the Goosby Twins are coming.
Yes, right? For sure. Thank you for having us, and we're so excited that we were the first ones on for 2022.
Yes.
2 and 2.
Yes. I love it.
Right,
I love it. Well, guys, stay tuned. We will be back with the rest of the episode in just a minute. All right, guys, we are back from our interview with the Goosby Twins. Myra, what are your final thoughts on talking to Kristina and Kayla?
I'm just so glad we were able to get them on, because I just feel like there was a ton of gems. I love how they're bringing like this, like we just talked about, the new era into planning, letting y'all know that planning isn't white. There's so much more to planning. There's so many other avenues to planning. There isn't just one or two major companies. Like there's so much more out there. And I think with this podcast, that's kind of like what we try to do too. So it was just perfectly aligned to speak with them.
I totally agree. And it's like, okay, we aren't for everybody, but planning is for everybody. So, and I feel like we all can do more in this community to make sure that the planning community, the crafting community are just as inclusive as possible. And people feel like they are seen and they are heard and their voices are just as important as everybody's is. And so, yeah, I just absolutely love what the Goosby Twins are doing and what they stand for. And yeah, they were just so positive and energetic and just awesome to talk to. I'm already excited to meet them at Wild and have them back on the show in the future. And just, we support everything that they're doing. So yeah, kudos to you ladies. We love you guys.
Yeah, seriously. And you get to see how beautiful they are if you don't already know, which you should. But check it out on YouTube. It will be up here later from what you guys are hearing it. So check it out. See the products that they're coming out with too, which is gorgeous, by the way. So go ahead and head over to the YouTube channel and check all that out.
Absolutely. And shout out to Paper House and the opportunities that they are giving to so many of our Black creators and people of color. I just love that they are really actively seeking out those partnerships. They're not just waiting until they fall into their lap. They're actively trying to put people on and give them opportunities and HSN. Like, that's amazing. And Paper House, we can make products. So,
Yes.
I'm just saying.
A little podcast sticker. I mean, we can make it happen.
We can do a little something. As long as y'all are doing the bulk of it and we just design it and show up. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We can't send out no products. We can't do that. But yeah, guys. And for any, small businesses, advertisers, content creators, if you want to get your stuff on Planners and Wine, please send us an email to plannersandwine@gmail.com. We would love to speak with you guys about collaborations and advertising and all that good stuff. We can give y'all all the information, as well as make sure you guys are sending in your questions to askpnw@gmail.com. That's right. I hesitated.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm never gonna learn this email.
It's in the show notes.
Yes, it's in the show notes. Make sure y'all send in your questions about any and everything under the sun. We would love to talk to y'all. Our live show is coming up next week, so make sure you get those questions in so we can read them live in front of our Patreon audience and get some feedback and see what the people have to say. Like, we're here to help you. We're here to help you solve your issues and get through any situations that you might have.
Yeah. When y'all guys are hearing this, we will be recording that on this coming Sunday. So if you listen it on Thursday, do it now. Do it right now. Pause it. You can pause it.
Right.
And come back. We'll be here.
Come back. But send in your questions. Yes. Absolutely. So something cool that I realized this past weekend is that a part of the Give Back collection at Erin Condren, they have some new covers that are, I believe they are Black artist collab covers. They have 4 new covers that I see that are part of that collaboration, as well as some Valentine's Day covers. So make sure y'all check out those artist collaboration covers because they do give back. They go to a good cause and they have some really amazing Black artists involved in them. Myra, did you get a chance to check out those covers?
Yeah, I did. And they are absolutely gorgeous. I love each and every one of them. I don't need another life planner though.
You know what? I was literally on the website last night thinking, do I need a life planner? Another one? Because I just got one. I got an hourly, which I actually really love. And I'm like, do I want a vertical? It's like, what? The planners just pull you in. They just pull you in. They're so pretty. The covers are so gorgeous. And the artists that are part of this collaboration, so there are 4 covers and 2 artists. One is Michelle Robinson. You can find her art at Mr_Michelle. Let me see. And the other artist is, sorry guys, Melissa Kobe. You can find her at mkobe_. So yeah, some awesome artists, and I just love that they're gonna keep doing. I love that it's an ongoing thing, that it wasn't just like a once or twice thing. Definitely wish we could hear about it a little bit more because he just kind of snuck up on me on the website, but beautiful covers. Beautiful covers.
Yeah, they definitely are gorgeous. I don't know if they're trying to wait for Black history, but I don't know. I agree. I do wish it was pushed a little bit more because these are beautiful.
Yep.
Like, come on, like the people want this.
Yes, and we're not tired of hearing about it. So yeah, we want to keep hearing about it, and I would love to know more about the artist. So maybe coming up in February, they'll do some like features with the artist, either on the website or on their social media, because I would love an opportunity to get to know the artist more behind the covers, rather than just having their picture and a short bio on the website. I think they should do some type of, maybe like a story takeover or something like that with the artist, so that we can really get to know them and see like what goes into their art. Because a few months ago when we had some of the Black artists on our show, it was awesome to get to hear their story and hear the story behind how and why they created those covers. So yeah, we just want more opportunities to be able to hear from them for sure.
Yeah, Tanya, Tori, hit us up. We got you. We got you.
Yes. We want to learn more about these amazing artists. They're so awesome. But yeah, also our girl Rung Rung is coming out with a new sticker book. So as you guys are hearing this, the sticker book will be actually out today. So it's coming out on January the 20th. And it looks so cute. I'm so excited about it. It's like I believe it's another seasonal sticker book. All the stickers in there look new. I don't recognize really any of them from the past. So I'm really excited to get the sticker book. Myra, did you look at it too?
Oh yeah, like the new illustrations and things like that. Yeah, I did get a chance to look at it, and I probably already ordered it by the time you were listening to this at this point.
Period. Point in the link. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Yes, I already got mine, and hopefully it is on the way. But yeah, I'm excited. I love we love Rung Rung over here and her illustrations, and I'm excited that she has more to come from us. And I do love, it seems like this sticker book is a little bit more like have a little bit more functionality instead of just like the illustrations, which is fun too. So I do love that.
Yep, me too. I'm super, super excited about this sticker book because look, she comes out with new releases regularly, but it's been a while since we had like a seasonal sticker book. So I'm super, super excited about that because we stand Rung.
Yeah. And she's in Sally's, which by the way, I did mail that out.
Oh yay! Yeah. So, me and Myra were on the phone the other day, and she was like, "Do you want these like Rung? Like, are they nail files?"
Nail files and tweezers.
Yeah, nail files and tweezers. And I was like, "What?" And she like sent me a picture of them, and so she has like nail files and tweezers like by her in Sally. So make sure y'all pick those up too because they are so cute. I'm so excited to get mine.
Yeah, and easy planner tools too. If you're not like into nails or whatever. They are cool planner tools. That's really cute.
True. That's very true. Yep. Yeah. Shout out to Rung. Also, Passion Planner is dropping some new items on January the 18th. So as y'all hear this, the new items, I don't know if they'll be available or if they're just going to be showing the new items on the 18th. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm excited. I'm thinking that it's probably maybe some more stickers or something like that because they have been doing a really good job at putting out their stickers regularly, and I actually really, really like Passion Planner sticker books. So I would assume maybe some new stickers, some new tabs, maybe some type of writing utensil. I have no hopes for a new planner layout.
Look, Passion Planner said it ain't broke, we ain't fixing it.
Period. They did. Right. So maybe, if they were able to do that, I feel like that would probably come like towards like the end of the year. They wouldn't just release that randomly in like January or February once everybody already has their stuff. So, but yeah, I'm excited to see what they're coming out with.
Yeah. I didn't even know they were having another release. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. I do love their stickers. I did get the tabs and I picked up a few sticker books because I just felt like just buying tabs was kind of lame. But the stickers are really cool.
I love the stickers. Yeah, I really, really love the stickers. Yeah, they're very, very cute. Let's see what else we got on the agenda. Oh yeah, so guys, in the year of our Lord and Savior Beyonce 2022, companies are still choosing all white presenting design teams and throwing it up with a black and white photo.
It's like, the black and white filter for me.
Like we're not going to notice that everybody is white or white looking. I'm confused.
smaller shops too. I've been seeing that pop up a bit, and honestly, I've just been unfollowing.
Yeah,
like if you can't see that there's no representation, it don't even have to be Black, like just somebody other than blind, blue-eyed person. If you can't see that there was an issue when you put that out, like I am not your customer, clearly. So let me just go ahead and remove myself.
Do you even remember? I don't even remember what shop or company it was, because I sent it to you.
I've never heard of that company. Obviously for obvious reasons.
Right. I'm like, I don't know if I was following them or maybe yeah, I'm not sure if I was following them or if maybe somebody must have retweeted the picture. I have no idea how I got on the company's page. I literally cannot remember what company it is, but I'm just like, oh, it's Coco and Daisy. It's Coco and Daisy. I just found it in our group chat. So yeah, so if you go and look at their post from a few days ago where they have their new 2022 design team, like everybody is either white or white presenting. And I know they had a design team last year, because I know one of the people who are on this new design team, she was like, I went to her page and she was basically like, oh, I'm so happy to be on the team for another year. So I went back and tried to look for a picture of last year's design team, but I didn't see one. So I wanted to see if this was some type of, if it was a pattern, how it usually is. Yeah. And I went to her page to see. I was like, am I tripping? Is somebody just light skinned and I can't tell because of this black and white picture? Like, let me make sure. But even if that was the case, it's still an issue that nobody is like obviously a person of color.
Yeah,
like what are we doing?
It's folks ain't even trying no more. Like
they're
not even trying. Just forget it.
And
do whatever you want to do.
Miss me with the excuse that, oh, we didn't have a lot of Black people or people of color, try out or audition for it. That's always just some BS. That's always just an excuse to do whatever that you were gonna do. And it's like I feel like some of these design teams come about when you're not intentionally trying to be inclusive, then you get stuff like this where you end up being exclusive.
Yeah, it's something you have to work hard for it. And like you said, you can't come with the excuse like, oh, nobody applied. Then obviously that's something wrong that you're doing. You're not appealing to that demographic.
Yeah.
They're not applying because they don't one, know who you are, or one, think that they have a chance.
Exactly.
Because of how they look. So that's something that you need to dismantle within your company. But yeah, it's just wild to me. We still doing this.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's really, really crazy. And it's just played out. It's 2022. It's so whack. And I'm just like, if like you said, if they have an issue with getting people of color to apply, it's because people of color are not feeling seen or included by these product lines. And obviously that's just going to keep continuing, because after seeing that design team, I wouldn't apply to be on it either.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you this other one. I end up scrolling down and finding it. I mean, overwhelmingly still the same, but maybe one or two people. Again, the black and white photo, so we never really know.
Oh, so this is from last year. The team was smaller last year. It was only 12 women, still all white or white presenting. And then, oh, you must have done deep, because I did not see this at all. When did they come out? Oh, okay. See, I was looking around like the beginning of the year. I was looking at like January. When I didn't see it in January, I just stopped. So yeah, so they added 3 more people to make 15 people on the design team this year, and it's still all white or white presenting people. So yeah,
it's ghetto.
Not cool.
That's what I say.
Not cool. Like it's exactly. It's like, what do you even say at this point? It's like this issue has been absolutely beat to death, and it's like the companies who still don't get it and who still don't want to listen and who still just don't care, we just not gonna support y'all at all. So Coco and Daisy, this is literally gonna be the first and last time we talk about you on this podcast. I don't care what you come up with.
Was it ready for that?
Until 2023, when you got another white as hell design team. We'll talk about you again then. Because it's crazy. This is crazy.
It's wild. It's wild. I mean, I didn't search for, I didn't see any like obvious like black square kind of thing when I was scrolling down, but I didn't see if they made a statement. Sometimes, you know, companies like that, they'll put like a planner photo and have the caption be, you know, we support everybody kind of thing.
I was about to say, so maybe, did they try to pull a Whole Foods where they were saying
Whole Foods.
They love everything black except Black Lives Matter? I wouldn't be surprised. And once again, with the black and white filter, we can still see there's nobody black.
What? It's even more obvious.
It's even more obvious.
I get y'all probably trying to keep an aesthetic and everybody don't have the same background or whatever, but it's like a cop-out.
It is a cop-out. Absolutely. Yeah, this is very, very whack of them. And I mean, I guess, you know, Coco and Daisy, they don't seem to be on a lot of people's radar, because even like if you look at the comments, you don't even see anybody commenting on the fact that it's an all white design team. So
because that's not their audience. We are not their audience.
Exactly.
The audience don't see no issue with that.
Right. And we will continue to not be your audience. So there's that. It's a shame too. They actually got some cute stuff, but it don't matter because you don't even care about being inclusive and you're not even pretending to care. My gosh. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's like 2 years later, because this show has been on for almost 2 years. We're still talking about the same issues. And like for anybody out there who thinks that racism doesn't exist or that racism is not a huge part of this community, you seriously need to just take a look around. Like there's a reason why we're still talking about these things, because there is still racism. There is still a huge lack of inclusion and diversity. And so many people just like this company is just slipping through the cracks and not caring and not doing anything about their clear diversity issue. And I'm willing to bet that if you brought up, you know, the team at Coco and Daisy, whoever worked there or the board of directors, they probably look exactly like that design team. So just no melanin, none. I'm over it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm kind of just over it at this point. It's so draining that stuff like this is still happening. So like, I'm just like, well, shop wasn't for me. Unfollow basically. So
yeah, pretty much. Just as I suspected. But anyway,
trash.
Because I just went to the website and looked at the about me, and it's not about us. It's so sad. It's like laughable at this point. It's literally
you literally have to laugh at it. Yeah,
it's a joke.
Yeah, because it's just like that. This is what privilege is. Like you don't even have to think about not having representation because you see yourself everywhere you go.
You see yourself everywhere. Yep. I swear
that is what privilege is.
I swear, if I see a Martin Luther King post or any type of Black History Month acknowledgement on their page, I might just lose it. I might just lose it in the comments. Like, oh, word. So you do care about Black lives, but just not when it comes to your design team. Okay, got it. Girl, bye.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the staple quotes from Dr. King too. It's like 3 staples that everybody tends to use, especially companies.
His family really needs to start sending out cease and desist letters to all these racists who are so quick, especially the racists like who are in Congress, like some of the Republicans who literally use Dr. King quotes to rail against teaching critical race theory. Come on. It really just burns me up. And if I was his daughter, who is extremely active on Twitter, I don't know how she could do it, because I would be cussing everybody out all the time. Like, my daddy didn't believe in that. She does say that. She does check them, but you know, she definitely keeps it, you know, real cute. But ooh, it's such an insult. It's such a slap in the face.
It's literally a Pokemon level up card.
It's gross
for them. Yeah, it is so gross. It's just, It's just so gross. Like, have some dignity. Like, if you're gonna be trash, just be trash and stay in your trash. Like, I can respect people who are going to stand in it, but don't try to pull out your little Pokemon card on Martin Luther King Day and the first day of Black History Month. Like, you ain't got no issues the rest of the year.
Right. Especially when you or your mama or your daddy was one of the people screaming at little Black kids trying to walk into the school because we got pictures of y'all. A lot of them people are still alive and kicking.
That's the thing. This is why they don't want it taught in schools, because then those kids got to look back at these adults that are still alive and kicking
and say, great grandmama, why was you doing all this?
Like, I literally seen your picture in the history book. Literally. That's why they don't want to be taught.
Yeah,
because it can't be like about like with World War II or wars that happen in different countries. Like, oh, that was over there, you know, that wasn't us. Like, no, we were trash too.
This country
don't want to face that.
This country likes to acknowledge racism like it was just the institution and like it wasn't a very individual thing as well. And it's like it can be both. Like there was an institution of racism that still exists that very much, you know, made things the way that they were. But there were a lot of people who didn't just go with it. They were very, very happy and did everything they could to hold that up and to keep it what it was. And that's why there was a movement, because it wasn't just against the institution. It was against the people who very, very much wanted things to stay the way that they were. And it was some of y'all's mamas and grandmamas. It's, you know, it's fine.
They still
but
here.
We know exactly.
They are still here.
I mean, the woman who falsely accused Emmett Till is still alive and kicking. So yeah,
got to live her whole life.
Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
It's gross to think about.
It's gross.
Yeah,
it's really gross. But yeah, it's just like I'm just at the point now where, you know, I think we're on the same page that we're done, you know, begging these companies to do better and try harder. Either you get it, or, you know, the girls who get it. The girls who don't. And if you don't get it, we're just not going to support you at all. So,
yeah.
And that's just going to be what it is. We're just not going to support you because I'm tired. Aren't you tired of talking about this? It's exhausting.
Are you tired of hearing about it?
Girl, that part. That part.
Yeah, it's super exhausting. It's super exhausting.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, I do have an update on my situation with the shop. So I don't know. I don't remember if I talked about this on the pod or not, but I did end up escalating my thing to the PayPal resolution center. And they're basically the people who take care of if you get a product wrong, if a product is incorrect, or if it doesn't come, or whatever the situation is, if you purchase things through PayPal, which luckily I purchased everything through PayPal. So I was able to make a thing with them. Y'all, I had all my emails. I had a picture of the tracking. I had all of that like in line for them. And through PayPal, I still have not heard directly from the shop. I still have not gotten any emails from the shop. They didn't even respond to the thing to PayPal, but they did ship my order, and I have received my order. And I literally received it within like 3 days of them shipping it. So I'm like, so I guess my order was just sitting in your basement.
Was it chilling. With the same tracking or a new tracking? Same tracking?
Because they had printed out the label. They just never shipped it. Yeah. So I'm just like, well, I could let PayPal know that I received my order, or I could not, because you still ain't even responded to them. So if I'll PayPal no, I still don't got my damn order. It's like, what's the problem? What's the problem?
Is like PayPal and whatever credit card transaction company, whatever, needs to start dropping these companies.
Seriously. Once they get a certain number of complaints.
Yeah, you cannot be the only one who did that.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, when I go to my case file, it literally says the item is still under review. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, all they did was see the email that you put in a complaint and printed off whatever you ordered and sent it.
Exactly.
Which is it's insane that you have to go through all that just to get it. And like you said, you got it within 3 days.
Exactly.
So
all that.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how, and it's sad because the company actually has cute stuff. Like I sent Myra a screenshot, a link to their website the other day, because of course she's dropping new stuff every other day. And they have really, really cute stuff. But my gosh, like it just makes no sense that the customer service is so horrible and just lacking so extremely like it is.
Yeah. I think that person is just biting off way more than they can chew.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to release new stuff, I get it, but you may need to put a limit on it. Things might just need to be sold out.
Exactly.
I know shops don't necessarily like to do that because people get upset about that, but I mean, if it's just you a one-man show, like that's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
That's just what you got to do.
Exactly. But doubling down and releasing stuff every other day is just not the way to go. And the sticker quality is just not great. Like the script stickers are fine, but like the I don't know, like the deco, I guess stickers, I guess I'll call them that. Quality is horrible. Absolutely horrible. The script stickers are great. The deco looking stickers are horrible. The candle I got from them, it smells really, really good. I really, really like it. Too bad I'm not ordering anymore because hell, I'm gonna need them before April. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have time for this. To be playing these games. You're not gonna ship my stuff.
It sounds like they probably need to niche down too, because they had other products that was. I mean, it's cute, but it's like you
they
can't
have their
fulfill all the stuff.
So many pods. It's crazy. It's absolute. But that I feel like that's why the quality is lacking so much, because they're trying to do too much. And the customer service, the quality of the stickers, like you need to, like you said, niche down and just focus on, your best stuff and answering customers' emails and DMs, because I sent them a DM. They haven't even looked at it. It's just sitting there.
Oh, so you just up in the requested, just chilling with the rest of the people.
With the rest of the people.
Got a whole ass party in the
literally with the rest of the people. It's wild. It's absolutely wild.
That's insane. That really is.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. One last thing I wanted to talk about, Myra. I wanted to know, how do you feel about TV show reboots? And have you tuned in to any of the reboots? We've been getting a lot of old shows that they have been, coming back and putting their spin on them, like Sex and the City and Dexter and the Proud Family. Like, where do you stand on TV show reboots, and are you into them?
I don't mind them. Only reboot that I technically watch is the iCarly reboot, because that was my show. Okay. I loved iCarly, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's not our fault. Our stuff was just good quality stuff, and they can't come up with their own thing. So I'm just like, if the girls want to watch it, go for it. Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, why y'all remaking our stuff? Like, you don't have to watch it.
You don't.
And also, you can watch the old thing. It's not like it's disappeared.
You can still watch the old thing. Absolutely. Yeah.
Watch the old one.
I'm on the same page as you about that. I think people get way too in their feelings about TV show reboots, because it's literally like you don't have to watch it. And I do feel like for every reboot, there's like 10 new shows. So they are still coming out with new shows as well. It just so happens, like you said, like our old stuff from like the 90s and 2000s were just so good, and they just want to capitalize off of the strength of the nostalgia. Nostalgia is going to get people to watch it, whether it's good or not. Like I'm watching the Sex and the City reboot, and just like that, it's not good, but I can't stop watching it because of the pure nostalgia of how much I loved Sex and the City. And like I watched the Dexter reboot, fantastic, 10 out of 10, highly recommend if you watch the original show. And I'm super excited about the Proud Family, so I'm into the reboots. Like the Wonder Years has a reboot that is actually a very, very good reboot, because it's showing the Black experience in the late 60s and early 70s instead of the white experience that the original Wonder Years showed. Really fantastic show. Yeah, I'm into the reboots. I'm not even mad at them.
Yeah, some are gonna hit and some aren't. Like it's just, You don't have to watch it. Half the time people complain and they wouldn't even watch the old ones or the new ones. So like, why do you have an opinion on it? You wasn't gonna watch it regardless.
Let us have what we have.
Yeah.
Let us have what we have.
And like you said, there's new stuff coming out too. So that you can watch the new stuff if you only want to watch new things. I think people get so defensive because it's like, it's the nostalgia, like you said, and it's like, oh, they're gonna mess up this image that I have of my childhood. And it's like, if you just want the original iCarly to be what you remember, don't watch the reboot.
That's the thing. None of these have taken away from the old shows. Like even the bad one, because I can still separate the original Sex and the City from the movies and now from the reboot. And I feel like I can still enjoy it just fine. And like in a situation with Dexter, the reboot basically kind of picked up 10 years after the finale of the original show that was kind of lackluster, and so we kind of got another chapter of Dexter's story that we would not have otherwise got, and I was living for it. Literally wish there was going to be multiple seasons of it. Like, it was so good. So I think a reboot, when done right, is amazing, but even if it's not done well, for me it's still just worth watching for nostalgia alone, just to see those old characters and to see what they're up to. I really love that.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It's fine.
I just like, cool your jets, people. Just don't watch it if you hate
it's just so much more to be aggravated about in the world. That's kind of like where I stand with a lot of things. Like, I'm just not too pressed.
That's true. You got to pick your battles. So Myra, what are you watching right now on TV? Anything interesting? Anything new?
Let's see. Drag Race.
Yes, Drag Race.
And y'all can check that out over on Reality and Why. We actually have an episode that dropped Monday. So y'all can check that all out. Other than that, I'm not really watching too much. I'm kind of into like my whole YouTube phase again. The thing that we talked about when the husbands was on, that guy hasn't uploaded in so long. So now I'm having my nostalgia and watching people watch old shows that was on before. So I'm watching people watch. Do you remember Fact or Fiction? Like that show where they will share a story with you. I'm sure if I sent it to you, you'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that. But they share a story and it's like this superficial, like ghosts or very unnatural kind of thing happens. And then at the end of the show, you got to guess if it was based off a real event or if it was fake. So I've been watching a lot of that. And I'm like, this was wild. Like, why they would be like, oh, that was fact. No references, no where did this come from? Like, literally just, oh, that was fact.
So you're watching people watch this?
Yeah.
Wow, you are like the audience that YouTube was made for, because I feel like the audience that YouTube was made for are people who are just fascinated with watching people. I feel like that's why I like TikTok so much, because it's really just a similar thing. Like, so much on TikTok is literally just a day in my life or a morning with me, and YouTube has similar content. It's just like in longer form. So yeah, we just love people watching. Maybe that's why we love talking about people so much. In a good way on the podcast.
Yes, very much so in a good way. But yeah, that's what I've been watching. It's like basically their live stream of them watching this show, which is, I don't know how I get into this stuff, y'all. That and Animal Crossing videos. That's what I've been watching lately.
Now, I do like Animal Crossing videos. Yeah, I like those as well. So what I started watching this weekend, I binged the whole first season of Euphoria. And then I watched.
Oh, I've been meaning to watch because the
Myra.
TikToks every time they do that. Why aren't you in uniform?
Yeah. Myra.
That sends me every time.
All I have to say, if anybody is thinking about watching Euphoria, is buckle up, because it is not for the weak. That show is a lot. Like, and if your child is in the room, make sure you have it on the iPad with your headphones in, and your child cannot hear or see anything, because. Ooh, that show, but it's good. But it's about, I really thought that it was just gonna be about drug use, because that is how it was like marketed. It's about a lot more than that. That is actually a very, not even like a huge, I would say that is maybe 15% of the show. It's not even the majority of the show or what the show is about. And I just love how he's like, obviously Zendaya is like the main character, but there are multiple main characters. It's not just her story. It's a lot of people's story and the culture, you know, at this school, in this community or whatever. So it's a lot.
Will I be crying?
No, I haven't had any moments of crying actually.
Okay.
I haven't had any
is it like 13 Reasons Why kind of level of like how chaotic that was? Did you watch that?
Yes, I watched 13 Reasons Why. It is very chaotic, but it's not as, I think it's a little bit slower than 13, because 13 Reasons Why had a lot going on every single episode, and this does too, but I feel like the writing is a lot better in this show to where they really weave the story through a whole season and not just, you know, have one big thing happen in this episode and one big thing happen in that episode. But it does keep you on your toes and it does keep you very, very interested. Like, I was hooked. I watched it like all day yesterday. So good.
Yeah,
so good. I love it.
Might go ahead and binge it. My mom was even telling me to watch it.
Girl, I mean, yeah, just don't watch it with your mom because it's gonna get awkward if you do.
Yeah, no.
Don't get very awkward.
She just lends me the DirecTV login, and that's how we don't have cable, so that's how we watch cable through her.
Yep. Or HBO Max. If you want to get HBO Max, you can watch it that way too, because that show is a ride. Yeah.
I'm excited to get the reference from the TikToks because I think those are hilarious. And then once I know the reference, I probably will find it even more hilarious.
Yeah. To be honest, now that I know what they're talking about, because the TikToks are what made me be like, okay, let me sit down and watch this show. It don't even really match it that well, like kind of, but you'll get it once you start watching it. We can talk more about it because I don't want to ruin anything for you, but the TikToks aren't even that spot on. Okay. Yeah, they don't. I'll just say it, they don't wear that shit to school. They really don't wear that to school.
I assumed the TikToks were like over exaggerated.
It's definitely an exaggeration. Yes. Now, do they wear those clothes? Yes, but just not in the school building. That's where they're not.
Oh my God.
But it is a great show and it's definitely worth watching. But obviously, you know, trigger warning, there is a lot that goes on in the show as far as like sexual things, drug use. You're gonna see a lot of male body parts and female body parts, just body parts. It's just body parts galore.
So definitely when Ashton's asleep.
For sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. I literally had to just go to the other room while I was watching it because, and I was like, Mason, no, you can't come here. Bye. But it is a really good show. And I was invested before the end of the first episode. It really does pull you in. So yeah, I say give it a chance. But yeah, that's all I have. Myra, do you have anything that you want to add? You want to share with the people? Anything else you got going on?
No, other than Reality and Wine. Like I said, it's out, but it is out fully over on its own feed now. So moving forward, if y'all want to hear Meg and Laura or me and Danny, you got to subscribe to that feed over there, and it will help us out a lot because that way we can know exactly what Reality and Wine is doing, you know.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the new feed. We'll have a link to it in the show notes, and obviously you can get it wherever you listen to podcasts. Me and Laura will probably have a new episode of our Reality and Wine coming out probably next week because for whatever reason the Bachelor decided to take a break this week, so we're not getting a new episode this week, but we will have one next week, and we'll probably do an episode of Reality and Wine recapping the second and the third episodes. And Clayton is just as messy as we thought he was going to be, so that has been very, very fun to watch. And we'll see how this season plays out, once again with no spoilers, so don't DM us trying to spoil it because I literally don't know how it ends at all. I really don't. So do people try to spoil, like, is there like a spoiler site for Drag Race? Like, have they already filmed everything for Drag Race, or are they filming as you go? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know who the winner is. So there's no spoilers on that, but
okay.
Yeah. As far as the main season, yeah, that's probably
okay. So they filmed the season, but they don't do like the finale. Is it like live when they pick the winner?
The finale is probably about 2 weeks before it airs.
Oh, okay. So that's good. So there's way less opportunity to get spoiled.
Yeah, and they film it to where like if it's a top 4, they'll do a film of saying like, oh, each person won. They'll do that filming, but what you see on TV is who actually won. So even the contestants don't know if they won or not until they see it on TV. Yeah,
that is crazy. Wow. Yeah. Wow.
I like that though.
I like it too. See
their genuine reaction because they will have like, well, pre-COVID, it will be like a whole event.
Yeah.
And you'll watch the finale and all 4, like top 4 will be there and they will find out in real time if they won or not.
That is so crazy. Yeah. I'm just trying to imagine if they try to do that with The Bachelor, it will basically be him proposing to both of the top 2, but only one of them is really getting proposed.
See, that's torture. That's torture. That's torture. At least with a competition show, like it makes sense, but that's somebody like heart.
That's literally somebody's heart in life. That would be so cruel. You know what? I shouldn't even put that into the universe because them Bachelor producers are ruthless. Do not take this and run with it. Do not.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. And then you just have to sit there embarrassed like live because I'm sure they will monopolize off of that, recording the reactions live.
And then at least with Drag Race, it's only like a couple weeks. With The Bachelor, it's literally like 2 to 3 months since they finished like filming that they have the finale and everything air. So it's like, so has this person just thought they were engaged for the past 2 to 3 months? Like what?
That's too much. That's too much. That's entirely
that would
too
be
much.
So messed up. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so yeah, guys, make sure you look out for that. And go ahead and subscribe to that feed, and also follow us on the Reality and Wine Instagram because Myra and I are always retweeting some fun stuff involving the shows over there. And yeah, it's just, I've actually been having a lot of fun, like being able to like put that stuff out there because I just don't want to put it on my regular feed, but having a page to put that on and to like be able to talk to people in the DMs about what's going on in the shows has been really, really fun. So yeah, make sure y'all follow Reality and Wine over on Instagram as well. But I think that is it for this week.
Yeah. Make sure y'all still leaving the 5-star reviews too on both shows. Yeah, y'all have been killing it on the Planners and Wine. I've been like scrolling through all of the new ones and love y'all.
Yes, we love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for the support. Keep those 5-star reviews coming, and we will talk to y'all next week.
Bye, guys.